Hey everyone, today I'm going to demo Canopi, a Chrome extension that adds a collaborative layer to the web. Canopi enables real-time presence tracking, messaging, group rooms, and AI assistants directly in your browser. Let me show you what it can do. First, let me give you a quick tour of the interface. Canopi opens as a side panel in the Chrome, giving you access to all the features without leaving your current page. There are 5 main features of it, which is rooms, people, agent settings, and the Canopi itself. The interface is clean and modern, and everything is accessible from the side panel and it will work on any website that you visit. Before we can use most features, we need to sign in. Canopi supports 2 authentication methods. For now, I have already signed in using my account, but basically you can either sign in using Google Auth, or you can sign in with a magic link, which will basically send you a link to sign in without a password. Now, the Canopi tab is where the magic happens. It has 2 subsections: conversations and visible. Under the conversations, this is where we see all the public conversations happening on the current web page. So when you visit a web page such as artificial intelligence, you can see messages from other Canopi users on that same page. So like Alice and Bob can converse with each other on this page at the same time. However, when they will shift to another web page, let's say robotics, then they won't be able to see these previous messages because each conversation history is specific to each web page. You can also reply to messages, react to conversations, and start them. For instance, this is how we can edit. Now we also have visible, which is basically a tab which will show you who else is currently viewing the same web page. Now moving on to the People's tab. People's tab lets you manage your connections, find friends, send friend requests, and manage your network. Under the All Users section, you can search for your friends such as Charlie. This is basically a list of all the users you're connected in the Canopi, like who are using this particular website right now. Under the friends section, this is a set of people who you are currently friends with. You can also see friend requests. This is a set of people to whom you've sent the requests. So let's say we've currently sent requests to Eve, and under her section of the Canopi, she will be seeing either accept or decline option, and she can choose to do either of those. We also have a blocked option over here, so you can block people by using this. So this way Diana will be blocked, but she wouldn't know that if this particular person like Bob has blocked them or not. You can also unblock them if you choose to change your mind later on. Now let's move on to the room section. Rooms are private group chats where you can have ongoing conversations with specific people regardless of what web page you're on. Rooms are persistent group chats. If you have rooms, you can click one to open it, but since we don't have one right now, we'll be creating a new group. If you have multiple people, then you will have the option of searching them by name. Right now we just are friends with Alice, so we can like search it, but we can also see them right here. And you can start a room with this person. So we can type a message, let's say, hey team. We can edit or delete our message. We can also react to a message. And so since we have 2 people over here right now, if we were let's say friends with more people, we would have also had the option of adding team members. Like, let's say we were friends with Charlie, we would have also had the option of adding Charlie as one of the other team members. There's option of searching messages in this room feature. So let's say we have more messages. So we'll just find a message which reflects that. So the key points of this Rooms tab is private group chats, persistent conversations, rich messaging with reactions, editing and deletion, search functionality, and adding and removing participant. So since Bob is the creator of this group, they can either leave the group or they can entirely delete the group. But one important thing is that since Alice is just a member, they don't have the ability to delete a group. So if we see the canopy under Alice's section, if we log in as Alice, we would only see the option of leaving the group. And once you leave a group, the group, you won't be able to send future messages to it, but you will still be able to access your previous conversations. The only catch is that you would be able to send messages again, and it'll be highlighted a little different shade. Now let's move on to the agent part. Canopy includes an AI agent that can help you with various tasks and answer questions. This is an AI assistant built into Canopy. Let's say we ask it a question: what is this page about? The agent can help with questions, provide information, and assist with tasks, as you can see right over here. We can also ask it multiple questions. Let's say, this is how we, as you can see, we can ask multiple questions about a particular web page to this agent. Now when you move on to a different web page, the memory will refresh once again and you will get responses based on that one web page. Let's say we move on to robotics. So we can do refresh, and now this web page will, now the agent will answer your questions based on the latest information from this particular page. So what is this page about? As you can see, now it's answering questions on that. So the agent switches its functionality based on which page you're working on. You also have the option of clearing so that you have a clear perspective and you've removed all the unnecessary information if you don't need it again. One important thing to note over here is that we've optimized the agent to be very cost efficient, using about 87% fewer tokens than before while maintaining full functionality. This makes it sustainable for daily use without compromising on the quality of responses. Another important feature on which we are currently working on is communities. Canopy supports communities, which is a group of users with shared interests or purposes can collaborate together, and each community has its own conversations and members. You can be a part of multiple communities. Currently, the main community is our primary community, but you can switch between communities if you have multiple of those. The main idea is that you can organize users into communities and you can have separate conversations per community. So, yeah, that's Canopy for you guys. A powerful extension that adds collaboration, presence tracking, and AI assistance to any web page. It basically allows you to have real time presence tracking to see who's on the same page, contextual conversations tied to web pages, private group rooms for team collaboration, friend management, and social networking, AI agent for assistance, and fully customizable with themes and settings. Canopy is currently in beta and we are currently improving it. Thank you for watching.